Hi and welcome. I'm Verena Primus. I'm a long-term clinical Ayurvedic specialist, Ayurveda yoga therapy teacher, and mystic. Having worked with energy and life for, half a century almost. It's amazing how time passes by and how good I actually feel at my age, but that's aside. The reason for this video today is it's a continuation of the last video where I introduced the practice, the ritual of the dark nights, the time leading up from the 8th of 9th to the 9th of January, the night, to the winter solstice, the 21st, 22nd of December. And now I invite you to join me on the holy nights. In German they're called the Raunächte. It's the same as the Sperrnächte, the dark nights. The Raunächte, the holy nights, is a very ancient Celtic Germanic tradition, kind of teaching us how to end the year by cleansing the past, by letting go, by finishing up, by reflecting on what happened. And now we transition into the holy nights, the Raunächte, that start from the night of the 24th to the 5th and lead up to the Three Kings Day, the 6th of January, which I'm living in Spain right now as I'm recording this. The Three Kings Day is really the Christmas here in Spain. So it's a really special time. In the Sperrnächte, in the dark nights leading up to Christmas, we let go of the old. We reflect on the past year. We reflect on what we're grateful for, what we want to take with us. We close things, we finish things. And now in the holy nights, and regardless when you're watching this video, maybe you're watching it already towards New Year and you said, oh my God, I've missed the first holy nights. It doesn't matter, you still can do the practice, yeah? Or even if you watch this in January, you still can do that. So it starts with the night from the 24th to the 25th, and each night, there are 12 nights, is a reflection of the next 12 months ahead of you. So the first holy night is you can reflect or listen. It's not like a doing, it's more kind of a receiving of what's going to be important for you this January. The second holy night can be a reflection for you what's important for February. And the third dark night, what's important for March, and so on until the last holy night, you reflect on what's important for me until December of this year. So it's a beautiful way of not making a New Year's resolution or plan right here, right now, but kind of taking each of these nights to reflect on the months to come. And the dark nights were about letting go, and the holy nights are about creating and listening. It is said that during these nights, and I hope it doesn't sound too spooky for some of you, but the veil between worlds are very thin in these 12 nights. So it's a good time to listen to your intuition. Maybe if you really feel connected to your ancestors or spiritual guides, then it's a time to listen. You will get messages which are important for you, So it's a good time to ask questions for, what shall I be doing? Or where shall I set my priorities? What's my next most important project? Or how can I clear this relationship? Or what's the resolution for this and this health problem I'm having, And it's really a time to ask questions and listen. Practice your intuition, go more into meditation, see if there are messages coming. It's also said that this is a time where you might dream really clearly, where messages from your dreams come back. So it's not just a time where it's recommended that you sit down in the evening or in the morning and spend a little bit more time either on meditation or just reflection or just journaling or just simply sitting and sipping your tea and looking out of the window, just letting empty space be there so that intuition can talk to you. It's also recommended that maybe you keep a journal by your bedside table and maybe you have really vivid and clear dreams. Write down your dreams in this time. As I said, the veil between the worlds is thin. Their subconscious might be talking to you more than usual. So go ahead, listen, spend more time in stillness, in silence. Again, we're all thinking, oh, New Year needs to be celebrated with lots of energy, but most of us are quite tired after Christmas. So give yourself this time to still, to receive, to listen of what's going to be important to you, and not, I don't know, not what your coach or your mentor or your colleagues or your brother or your husband or your wife is telling you, but what you feel. What is this coming year really about? And it's really nice. You can keep reflecting on it night by night, you know, month by month. First night, January, second night, February. Take a calendar, make a plan, and this is really goes hand in hand also with business planning, reflecting on the year that has been and looking into the year that was. And yeah, if you want, make a clear plan, especially if you're an entrepreneur or business person. It's really important to be quite clear about it. But even if you none of that, you know, and you are a mother, or you know, you're a mother and can work a lot, this is not what I mean, but I'm saying plan ahead, you know, plan important birthdays, plan important getaways, plan important family gatherings, plan important community events ahead of time, and really listening to what you want. Where does your heart sing? And even so, you know, the dark nights are about more cleansing. The holy nights is also a time where traditionally it's cleansed. So smudge your rooms, sage your rooms, burn some candles at night. You know, in a way, don't let the dark energies come in. It's an invitation to let the light come in. So make light in your home, make it nice, make it clean. And also, you know, bring fresh air into it. Change your bed sheets. You can continue to get rid of old stuff, you know. So clear in order for the new to come in, for the light to come in. Some other things you can do, I like, if you use oracle cards or tarot cards or angel cards or anything, you can draw a card for each month to come. And one of the favorite rituals that especially my clients and students love, it's the sacred 13 wish ritual. And you can do that ahead of time, you know, once you've completed looking for, you know, what has been, and you really think, what is important to me? And I usually combine it, you know, with my clients and students, also with the sun salutation practice, with, you know, a whole visioning process ahead. But you can ask yourself, what is important personally for me? What's important professionally for me? What's important in relationships? What's important for my self-care? And maybe pick 4 areas in each, and then, you know, say a wish. I don't know, I even had a client say, I want a new car this year, you know, or, you know, I want to go with my family in July on a 2 weeks vacation, or I want to bring my business to the next level, or I finally want to spend more time with my grandmother. I mean, it could be any wish, you know, or finally I want to afford this or that, you know. Write down these wishes, write them down on little pieces of paper, fold them up, and then here comes the magic. Each of the nights, without knowing which paper you pick it, put it in, of course, in a safe bowl, container, burn it. Again, for the video especially, please be considerate. You know, don't let your children do that. Do it on your own. Really make sure you do this safely. You know, I usually put a metallic ball, I put it in, I let it light up. I actually, when you have the chance, go out into the garden, you know, make sure you're not burning anything. I have to say this here. But it's just little burn it, because once you burn that wish, it goes into the atmosphere. And it's 13 wishes, because it said on the last night, the wish that is left, open it up, and this wish has been taken care of by the universe. This is what my clients and students love the most. It's quite exciting. It's a beautiful ritual. It's for every night. It's very sacred, you know. And one more thing I would like to invite you to do is just count your blessings. I mean, for me, the holy nights haven't started as I'm recording this, but I've been really looking at my life now. And, you know, I've had to let go quite a lot of the old dreams and visions I had for 25 years as a part of the dark nights and as a part of my last year. But now I'm looking at what I'm really truly grateful. so often, and I speak for myself too, you know, I see the problems, I see the things that are not working so well, I see the things that I haven't reached yet, and yet I want to, you know, that's my New Year's resolution, but it's also where I'm at right now, really look at the magic that is already, at the beautiful moments I've had already, and really treasure them, you know. So this is really a time, these holy nights, to maybe say one thing you're truly grateful for each night, and really bless it and hold it. And as I said, so it's not just, especially in yoga, it's not about just wishing. It's about being grateful for what you already have. You know, also in this whole manifestation world of saying, you know, manifesting more money, you first need to look at what you already have, how prosperous you already are, and then go from there. So I really invite you to go through both the dark nights and the holy nights whenever you're watching this, coming to an end before you start new. And it's not about just pushing something, it's about listening, letting manifesting, and yes, put a little magic, burn your little wishes, burn a candle, smudge your house. If you don't like that, burn, you know, aromatic candles, I mean the natural ones. You know, do something to celebrate the beginning of the year. And I've just read a beautiful book from Daniel Pink, it's called When. And just 2 days ago, it had nothing to do with this, but I just remember it. And he said, it really makes a difference how you begin projects, new relationships, and a new year. So this video is how to begin strong and clear, with quietness, with intention, and with a little bit of magic. So if you like this video, please join me in the other videos, watch the Dark Night video, watch the yoga classes I've created, the restorative classes for this period of the year where you can settle down more quietly. I've created some heart opening classes, also a New Year ritual class is going to come. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, show me that you liked. You can write any comments, ask me any questions. I'm here, I'm going to listen, I'm going to respond, or check out my website for you to find out what I'm doing and how I can offer you support in this new year. Thank you very much. Namaste.